Political use of language. Fundamentally, the notion of a nation state originally involved in Europe, though how now global, has the political use of language as a most powerful ingredient. An apparent worldwide acceptance of national language as a fundamentally essential requirement and feature of a nation state is a supreme example of this. Despite the fact that there are still some smooth running nations like Switzerland, Belgium, Canada that have multiple equal status national languages, possibly that European principle was hosted and thrust upon all dominion colonies as a colonial vestige. As a consequence, what is politically and often ethnically the most popular language, irrespective of its intrinsic anthropological, linguistic, or pragmatic merits or rights, also becomes the most powerful language and spontaneously gets legal and official section to become the superordinate language. Language here expands from its symbolic value as an ethnic identity symbol onto a national identity feature. Possibly there may well be some administrative advantages to creating a national identity through one indigenous language in a multilingual state. Fallout of one dominant language. The dominant importance given to one of the many languages as the primary national identity of all ethno-linguistic communities in a linguistic state can also have several unforeseen linguo-cultural fallouts. In this context, the politically dominant language can become the source of power, and the language that has power also automatically transfers the power and domination to the ethnic community that can claim native speaker status in that language. Often less important languages and codes can lose their ethno-linguistic vitality or be subordinated or subjugated into disuse or be assigned dialect status until they can get a political recognition behind them. Languages in India like Konkani and Maithili, for instance, were merely dialects until they got state assemblies behind them. Again, the superordinate language often becomes the unmarked, accepted medium of communication inter-ethnically, even when the interactants are outside its native area. Prime Minister Modi chooses to talk in Hindi even in his own home state, Gujarat. A Hindi speaker, for instance, will not be faulted for or disadvantaged by communicating in his mother tongue, no matter where he is in India, while a Tamilian or Gujarati, etc., cannot use his language outside his state. One can think of the time when several Hindiwalas walked out of the parliament in protest merely because India's second president, Dr. Radhakrishnan, a native speaker of Telugu, addressed the parliament in English. Clever language devices. The following 10 statements as news headlines basically cover the same event but convey totally different implicational messages by shifting the transitivity from agent functions and to the diverse language biases. CS address. Second, the Indian Army for Indian Defence Forces some casualties and of the country. Even terrorists die in border confrontation. Three suspected terrorists involved in border shooting. 7. Three people die at the border. 8. Shot out at border kills 3 people. 9. Random firing at the border exterminates 3 suspects. 9. Border confrontation slays 3 people accused of terrorism. 10. Indian border guards randomly shoot and kill 3 locals. Such clever use of language by institutions and politicians and the media in particular concern a very important part of the political use of languages. Politicians are known to use specialists in the field of language to spin their pronouncements in the desired direction and tone, and these experts are often called spin doctors. Needless to say, linguistics as field of knowledge is a lot more than a very boring academic study of language and needs a lot more vital attention. The development in cyber technology today will also increase and extend the importance and application of linguistic principle onto that field.